Hello guys, and welcome to my how to play World of Tanks video. I promised this video in the last video you watched, so we're going to start. This is my garage. As you can see, that's the Panzer IV I was driving in the previous video. Here's my crews. That's not very good, let me swap them. Once your crew gets to 100%, I know these aren't because I had to swap tank, but when they get to 100%, you can give them a skill such as repairs, firefighting, brothers in arms, and they all do different things. You can work this out by highlighting over them, and then once it gets to 100% they've learnt that skill forever, and then you teach them a different skill, blah blah blah. And right, so that's the crews. Each tank has a different crew. You have light tank crews, heavy tank crews, medium tank crews, artillery crews, and tank destroyer crews. The game is split into 6 nations. We have China, France, Germany, UK, USA, and Russia. They're split into, if you press tech tree up here, they're split into different tech trees. So go to China, there's just one line because they've recently been added in. So it goes light tank, light tank, light tank, medium, a light or a medium, and there's a light tank to medium line, a medium to medium line, or a heavy line down the bottom. A little diamond means a light tank, a 2 dash line means a medium tank, 3 dash lines means a heavy tank, and then if we go to the French, I'll show you. A triangle means a tank destroyer, and a square means an artillery or an SPG. They're the exact same thing. So in the French line we have an artillery line going across the top, there's a tank destroyer line going across the bottom, and there's a light tank to medium line, and then a medium to heavy tank line going across the middle. And I'll skip Germany for a minute because that tech tree is slightly more complicated. If you go to the British, they have a light tank to medium line, a tank destroyer, a light tank to heavy, and you can go to the tank destroyer tree, or you can do medium tank to heavy. Which one's? Yeah, we'll go to America. America has light tanks to medium to light, then back to medium, and then a heavy at the end, which is confusing. Anyway, it's the same for every nation. It's just some are more complicated than the others. There's a tiering system, so there's tier 1 to 10, and then you start off with every tier 1 vehicle, you get them for free, and then you need so much like I need 180 XP to get the SU-18, and then I'd need 3,500 XP to get to the SU-26, and 10,000 to get to the SU-5, and 42,000, etc, etc. So that's the tech tree. Also in the tech tree, actually, while I'm here, there's for each. Let me go to a tank that I actually have unlocks for. The garage. Let's go to we'll use the Churchill. This is a tier 5 British heavy. Go to research tree. There's guns that it can use. It starts with this gun, which is not that good, but yeah. And then it goes to that gun, and then if you upgrade the turret, you can buy these better guns. You also have a radio, so you can have a larger view range, radio range. An engine and upgraded tracks, so you can carry more weight. And the depot you don't really actually need, it just tells you where all your, like if I go to on vehicles, that shows me every single thing that's equipped to one of my vehicles, but it's just a way of keeping like inventory sort of thing. Store is just a way of buying vehicles if you don't want to buy them off the tech tree, because the tech tree confuses some people. Service record is, as it says, it's a record of every game you've ever played in this game. There's all your medals that you earn, such as snipers and Confederates, and there's these medals here which have different classes for doing different things, such as causing the most amount of damage and stuff like that. And you got your master. This tells you all the stuff you've had in your tanks. These numbers are masteries, and it says in the box that pops up what each number means. Yes, so that's the service record. I've already shown you the tech tree. If we go to barracks, This is where all your crew go that aren't currently in a tank, and I actually don't need these anymore because I don't actually own any of these tanks, so I'll just dismiss them. You can transfer tank crews between tank to tank, but it involves retraining, and to retrain them it means this number, the percentage, will go down because they've changed tank obviously, so they're not as experienced. Now and if we go to service, each tank has 3 types of ammo. You've got your standard armor piercing round, you have a HE shell, which is a high explosive shell, and then you have a composite rigid armor piercing round, which costs a lot of money because it's a lot stronger. You can either pay premium gold, which you buy with real money, or you can pay with silver, which you get for playing games. But as you can see, it's 56 for one of them and 2,800 for one of them, so it's all down to how much money you have, really. And then also you have exterior, which gives you the ability to equip camos, but you can either have them on for 7 days, 30 days, or permanently, but permanently costs you gold. 30 days costs you 150 grand, and 7 days costs you 75 grand. Let's see, what else is there. There is also, you have a random battle, you can have a platoon, which lets you invite your friends into a platoon, so you can play with your friends. And then there's, you can also, let's dismiss that, you can also have tank company if you want to gather your own team and fight against different teams. And there's also a training room where you can just like go around maps and practice and stuff. Premium gives you, as it says there, 50% extra credits and experience. I currently don't have premium at the moment, but it's 250 for 24 hours and 2,400 for a year. A year works out at roughly, well, it works out about £9 a month if you buy a month for 7 days. So a year, whatever 12 times 9 is, I can't go up to really work that out at this minute in time. Then you also have hit points. Each tank has a different amount of hit points. So let's say this is a tier 5 heavy in the British, that's 700. Tier 5 heavy in the Americans, which is the T1 heavy, only has 660, but it's different for every line. We can go to tier 5 medium as 420, tier 5 tank 350. Each tank has different values. You have a weight limit, which is how heavy your tank can be. Mine's currently 58.62 tons, when it has a maximum of 61.5 tons. You have an engine power, which is your horsepower effectively. You have a speed limit, which is how fast your tank will go. Traverse speed tells you how fast your turret will spin round. Hull armour is 177 at the front, 63 at the sides and 50 at the back, and then turret armour is 88 at the front, 88 at the sides, 76 at the back. That obviously changes for different tanks. Shell damage is anywhere between 83 and 138, and shell penetration is 68 to 114. Penetration is for your armor rating. If your penetration is higher than the armor, you will go through that armor, and then your damage tells you how much damage you'll do. Rate of fire is how many rounds you can fire in a minute. Turret traverse speed is how fast your turret turns. Traverse speed is how fast you turn. I got that wrong, sorry about that. View range is how far across the map you can see, and then signal range is how far your radio range extends, so you can radio tanks 400 meters away and then you can see what they can see technically. Anything else I need to go over? You can exchange gold into silver. 1 gold equals 400 silver. You get free experience from elite vehicles. So elite vehicles are either premium vehicles such as this, the T25, or vehicles that you've unlocked every unlock for, such as let's go to the tech tree, go to the L tractor. I've unlocked everything for this, so therefore it's an elite vehicle, which means I get all the XP I get off it I can convert using gold. 1 gold is 25 experience, and I can convert it, and then I can use it on any tank. So it makes tanks that you've completed basically not useless, because you can transfer all the XP onto it. You can also, with these, put accelerated crew training on. which means that all XP earned on this tank will go into your crew, so that your crew will level up faster, and it's a way of, you know, so you have a heavy, if I go to America, so because this is a premium vehicle, say I wanted a heavy tank crew in that, I could accelerate crew training in that, get all its skills up, then transfer it to the T1, and then my T1 would have a full crew, and it would have been quicker because I trained it up on there. There you go. So I think that's explained it. I'll just I'll go into one game in the Churchill, and then we'll end this video off. So you press this button to go into battle. This is the matchmaking system. It tells you how many people are what tier, how many people are what type. And this tells you your team and the enemy team. When we spawn in, it'll also tell me what tiers every vehicle is. I'm tier 5 at the minute. This is a tier 7 game. You can tell by the Roman numerals above the tank. So I'm not a big fan of this map. I'm not gonna lie. This game's probably not gonna last very long, and I'm probably just gonna die, and I'm gonna look stupid on YouTube because because I'm gonna die right quick, and then you're gonna think I'm crap at this game. But you know, that's how it goes. So, just waiting for the game to start. There's, by the way, if you look at the side, you see my tank colour on the side thing is orange. Over the side, I'll just turn volume down because this sounds a bit loud. Right, so now that's done. Sorry, as I was saying. No, that's a bit quiet, hold on. Settings, volume, I'll put it on about 3. I'll put it on 6. Yeah, that's better. Right, as I was saying, you'll notice on the side my tank is in orange, and that's because that tells me it's me, and all my friends will be in orange if I'm in a platoon. Anything that is grey colour is a tank. Anything that's in blue is a tank destroyer, and if it's in red, it's an artillery. It's just an easy way of spotting on the thing what each enemy team has. Like at this moment in time, we've got 2 tank destroyers and the rest are tanked. Everyone else has, and they've got 2 tank destroyers and everyone else is tanked. Now, I'm going to follow this KV1 because he's got more armour than me, and I'm presuming he knows what he's doing. But you never know. There's some players on this game where you just start to wonder, why do you play this game? Because they're absolutely terrible at it. Now I admit, I will be the first to admit, I am not the greatest of players of this game. I'm only up to tier 5. I haven't put half as much time in as some of the other people who play this game on YouTube. But I've tried my best, and I try and help my team out as much as possible, and I am getting better. Maybe one day I'll be as great as people like TheMightyJingles, for instance. I don't know if any of you have heard of him, but he is the guy on YouTube who got me into this game. If you've never heard of him, I'll put a link to his channel so you can go watch his videos. He plays this game better than I ever could. He also does reviews on tanks and stuff, so if you want to watch him, you can. Back to the game. There's a T-150. Near enough every tank in this game could kill me, apart from the tier 5s. That Panzer 4, I can have you.
We've just dinged him.
I'm gonna get killed by that tank destroyer.
That's gotta hurt.
Angle, so my forward's facing him, not my back. He's gonna hide behind a rock. Well, it's a building, but it's a rock. Let's just zoom out. What's over here? Can I hit him? I am on the. Ooh, is he coming out of cover? He is. Come on, come out of cover. Oh, don't. Let's have a look then. Oh, now you come out of cover. Now that KV wants something. I will. You can do friendly fire damage on this game, so I don't exactly want to put a round in the back of that KV1 because he will not be best pleased. Just moving forward. You can see at the side that obviously I have a health bar, and At the side of that health bar is a mod that I'm using, which I'll put in the description, which tells me how many times I've been hit and how much damage each hit took off me. And then obviously underneath the health bar there's a picture of my tank, which tells me what parts of my tank are damaged. By it'll change colour, like say my tracks are damaged, it'll turn orange, and etc, etc, etc. And then at the bottom you'll notice there's a pair of binoculars, 2 target symbols, a steering wheel and an ammo thing. That tells me what health my crew's on. If that's in red, it means one of my crew is dead, and that part of the tank will operate less efficiently. Our team are winning at 5-3 because, oh crap, I didn't see that tiger. I'm going to have to bail. Hopefully that tiger's reloading, which he is. It's good, managed to get around this building. Now that Panzer IV down there, I should be able to kill him because he's only a tier 5 medium. Which means, if I can get a clear shot on him, which I will not be able to because he's hid, coward. Maybe if he comes out. No, I'm in a very bad spot here because there's a lot of tier 7 heavy. Oh, he's died. Maybe. Come on, tier. Come on. No, there's a tank in front of me. I'll have you. Come here. No, don't. Hide like a little. I'll have you.
We just dinged him.
Maybe I'll just ding you. Come on, come round that corner. Come on, Panzer IV. Good boy. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to push around, probably going to get killed, but he's focusing on him.
Ricochet.
And I bounced off the top of his turret.
Ricochet.
Ricochet again. Going to put one into his lower glacis.
We didn't even scratch him.
Oh, he's dead. Right, is that Panzer IV going to stick his head right? This is not good matchmaking for this tank. This is probably one, apart from the French tanks, because the French tanks are supposed to be more agile, so they have less armour, and it's like to make it balanced. This has probably got the lowest health out of all the tier 5 heavies. Well, no, I tell a lie. The tier 1 heavy has less health than this, but this is easily. Sorry about that. This is more. What's the word I'm looking for? This is more. Got less armour.
They're knocked down.
That's the word. It's got less armour. So as you can see, the tracks are not covered. So if I get hit in the tracks, I've effectively lost a lot of health. That tiger's been set on fire up there, which is not good because that means we've lost a tiger. Especially if it's that tiger P on a roll. I've got 1 kill, and that's simply because he were on 8% health. I mean, I've took 2 hits, and one of them took 335 off me. That's nearly half my health. This is not a very good game for me. Plus, I don't like this map. I might be able to get that Panzer IV if I can get up this bloody hill. Maybe. Maybe able to get it. Maybe able to get that KV. Oh no, they're all behind another hill. I'm not going to get there in time. They're going to get destroyed before I get around there. It's a guarantee. There's only a KV-1S. He's not in the best of health. And T-34, if he gets 1 more kill, he gets Top Gun. Top Gun is for getting 6 kills in a game. I'll go through the medaling system after the game, actually. So after the game finishes, you get this screen, which tells you how many credits you've earned, how much experience you've got. But it also tells you how much you would have earned if you had premium, because obviously you get 50% more. Team score, if we sort by XP, shows you where you came on the team. Well, that's not bad to say that was bad matchmaking. And he got 2 medals. He got Top Gun and Sniper. Sniper is for 85% accuracy from all your shots. If you look at my accuracy, I got higher than that, but for sniper you need to get what is it? You have to fire 10 shots at least to get sniper, and I only fired 8, so I wouldn't have got sniper. If I'd have fired 10 and hit 9, I would have had sniper because I would have had a higher accuracy than that guy, but I didn't fire 2 extra shots. What else? Yeah, so that's a detailed report that tells me how much credits I've earned, how much has gone to auto repair, how much has gone to ammo supply, blah blah blah. That's how long the get battle lasted. That's how much you do earn free XP per game as well. That's how much free XP I earn. And what were I going to show you? Oh yeah, we're going to go into medals. If you go into service record, I have not earned all the medals, but these are just a few. There's a Pescucci's. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. There's a Pescucci's medal for destroying 3 artillery in one game. Sniper we've already been through. A Confederate is for hitting at least 6 vehicles, which must be destroyed by another player. So it's basically for assists. Master Gunner is for getting 5 penetrating hits in a row. Reaper is to destroy 3 or more vehicles in a row with a single shell each. So it's basically for kill stealing really, but they put it in a nicer way. Kamikaze is for ramming a vehicle of a higher tier and destroying it, which is what you'd expect for a medal like that. Spartan is to survive a ricochet, which is a bounce, a shot that doesn't actually penetrate, from an enemy player when your vehicle has 10% health. And then they've got a sharpshooter, which is for hitting a vehicle 10 more times without missing. And then you've got these for surviving that's for surviving battles. That's for destruction of tanks. That's for achieving battle hero status. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what battle hero status is, but I've obviously done it. That's for the damage you've caused. That's for number of points for capturing a point, because you can also win by capping flags. That's for the enemy base points, and that is for detecting enemy tanks. If we go to victories, no, if we go to battles, you'll see the most used tank I have is the T-25, followed by the Sturmpanzer, followed by the Hetzer and the B1, blah blah blah, and it goes all the way down. Some of these tanks I've only actually used like once. If we go down to the bottom, you'll see that there's a tank down it, like the T-18, the Chiha, the MS-1. I've only used once, and that's simply because I've surpassed their rank just by using free XP, because I don't like using certain tanks. Like the Chinese at the moment, because they've only just added the Chinese in the latest patch, I have honestly cannot be bothered to use the Chinese at all. I'll probably come back to them at a later date. So it's the same as the Russians. I've only done one tree, which is the KV-1, which is the Tier 5 heavy. Germany is the one I'm most advanced in, but that's because I only played German tanks when I first started playing this game. But anyway, I think I've talked too long for now, and you guys are probably going to get bored. If you have any questions, simply leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer any. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.